Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left, so he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure
under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. Wiggles free. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, is willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s, trying to make another run to the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. And a Rams first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Stafford. Nice little juke. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he'll be taken down the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Screen play set up for Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll hand it off now. Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Williams is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. This looks like a free play for Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. They'll run it with Williams. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin to drive at the 30. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. But he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He completes it to Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On play action, it's Murray. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Elgato Witherspoon. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the counter, here's Williams. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Murray going to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
41-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. A big play looming on third down. Shotgun now from Murray. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes the Rams punter now as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 10-0. A little over 80 ticks to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. To throw is Murray. In trouble, and he's taken down. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Murray steps away to his left. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Rams go victory Mystery formation as they take the knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.